Okay, welcome back. I believe that you've actually listed, the skills and also the needs within your environment. So one of the things I would say when it comes to skills is to see what are the most, what are the strong, skills I have today, either from training, from learning, or from attending a special educational course in the past few years, or what you've been doing right now. So those could form also your skills. So you need to check within all the 10 skills you've actually listed, what are the strongest, which ones are the strongest that I have today. You can also identify which ones, what do I need to develop or enhance in the skill I have today or have identified. All right. So I believe that you've done that. So we're going to delve into the next, class. And also, I believe you've also listed 10 needs within your environment. Your needs and your skills can be mapped, then it gives you an idea on the kind of product you need to be able to develop. All right, so let's go. So, in this lesson, we're talking about how to develop ideas and skills into products or services. So all those things you've written, which includes your idea and the skills, so you need to state how are they going to solve a particular problem that you've identified within that environment. Watch just what I've just discussed. You've identified a need within your environment and also identify a skill. So how are you going to map them? Or an idea you've actually written down. You need to be able to map the environment to yourself. All right, so write them down with their solution by the side. I will also share a worksheet to help you in that. All right, so write down the potential of the idea, the opportunity, or that the skills is bringing out, or the idea is actually displaying. So what kind of service or product will be the best when you have identified that? So I will explain that more in the next slide. So it's going to be a tangible or a digital product. You need to also consider maybe the cost, the market, time, uptake, and potential customers who are going to uptake this particular product. All right, so you can see the worksheet, what I've designed. So you can actually develop on this and expand what you want to be able to put there. So you list the idea, the skill, the opportunity, those you've actually listed previously, so you list them. So the solution and benefit to users, what will be the benefit? What solution or problem is it solving? So don't just create products without thinking the benefits and solution to the users, the potential users. What are they going to benefit using this? What should make them buy into your product? This will also determine the target market you're looking at. So what you actually, the benefit or solution, or what is the problem you're solving, who is it for? Who is it targeted at? So what is the potential of this product and service you're actually thinking about, or you've penned down? What I mean by the potential is how many people are you going to be able to meet? What is the size of this market, the target market you're thinking about? That's the potential. You can't develop a product that you just want to sell to one or two people, except you're talking about product for millions of dollars. Maybe you develop a specific product for organization, but we are talking about the bigger market. All right. So you can't develop a product just for one person. You need to develop a product to scale over time. I'm not talking about scaling right now, but you need to think about the future when you're developing a product. Is this product scalable? Who am I going to meet? Where is the market? Does my market have limitation? And also you need to also think about the cost of production. The potential of the product will also help you to think about what is the cost for me to produce. And also you now decide what is the type of product I'm going to produce today. Is it going to be tangible, as I said earlier, or a digital product? If it is teaching about teaching or passing information or knowledge sharing, it's going to be a digital product. Like for me, I also have a blog where I share information, data, news, and a lot of things. So the solution benefit will determine the target market, like I've said earlier. So the target market will determine the potential of the product or service, and in terms of numbers and market value. The cost of production will determine if you will create a digital product right now or physical. This is also a factor of time, location, and reach. Like I said earlier, when I mean reach is how customers are able you're able to get to your customers and the uptake of the product or service you are going to offer. So I want you to go back, sit down, look at this again, and then restructure the skills and ideas and opportunities you've actually identified, and then state this side by side, to develop on it. So each and every one of them, develop on them, and take your time. Then when we see in the other class, you will be able to discuss further on what you've done. All right. Thank you.